My first time in Mexico was 26 years ago. I had a bunch of family come from Canada for a reunion in San Diego. And we came down to Tijuana for a very fun day. We had cervezas, we took pictures with the donkey zebras, and then we headed south to Puerto Nuevo for lobsters. And then the drug violence changed everything. And then a few years ago, I was invited to be a participant at Tijuana Innovadora, a huge conference highlighting arts, science, technology, and even food, my part. But that's when I saw a very different side than the media had been showing. So we've decided to do 2 shows here in Baja. And while I realize some of you don't really want to come down, but Donald Trump, that's okay. I'm talking to the rest. I'm talking to those that have loved Baja, that have loved Mexico, but have stayed away. So I'm here to tell you, it's time to come back and love this place. And so we're calling these shows 2 Days in Baja, or Dos Días en Baja. I'm Sam, the cooking guy. This show is about food that's big in taste and small in effort. Man, is that good. Totally easy stuff anyone can make.
Look at them going already.
And everything comes from a supermarket. You take all those other cooking shows like this, you don't need them anymore. This is Sam, the cooking guy, presented by Lars Remodeling and Design. Baja is located in the northwestern corner of Mexico, about 20 minutes south of downtown San Diego. And in these shows, we'll highlight Tijuana, Valle de Guadalupe, and Ensenada. First things first, it's pronounced Tijuana, not Tijuana. There's no A in the middle. In any case, Tijuana, or TJ as we call it, is the second largest city on the west coast of North America. LA is number 1, and TJ is numero dos, number 2. What I find really interesting is that over 50% of the residents in TJ were not born there, and that makes for a really interesting mix. And how about this? The San Ysidro border crossing between San Diego and Tijuana is the busiest land border crossing in the world. And the slogan they use in Tijuana is Aquí empieza la patria. The patriotism starts here. And that's because it's the gateway to Mexico. And while you'll still find the lesser parts of TJ, as you would in any city, there's been plenty of change, and it's being fueled by the people here. But being a food show, I need to point out that unlike other big cities, some of the best food comes from the smallest places. And at La Martina Cevicheria, a place that specializes in ceviche, Corvina fish with 5 textures of corn ceviche. There's the corn tostada on the bottom, there's regular corn, there's pozole. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3. I can't remember the other ones, but a bite of this. Is ridiculous and unbelievable all at the same time. It's these little places. Excuse me. It's these little places that make this big place so special. I don't always go out to buy fresh seafood, but when I do, I go to Catalina Offshore Product, one of Southern California's premier seafood purveyors. And for you, that means some of the freshest seafood in San Diego. And if you can't get here, you can check out their online store for an incredible selection, especially the amazing sushi-grade quality fish. But don't just take my word for it, because some of San Diego's best chefs shop here too. Catalina Offshore Products, your trusted source for fresh local seafood. This is Sam, the cooking guy. Well, welcome back to 2 Days in Baja. I know you're watching me and you're saying, okay, Sam, I get it. I want to come down. I want to do some things, but it's a food show and I know you want to try the food. And I want you to try the food. A couple of choices. I could send you off to a whole bunch of different places, have you drive around and figure out where those places were, or because I care about you and I know you want to come and make it easy on yourselves, I can point you to a couple places where little restaurants group together, thereby making it much simpler for you and making it much more easy on your stomach. First stop, place called Telefonica. Think of Telefonica as a permanent location for food trucks or stands. And our first stop is Otto's Grill for some of the freshest seafood, and in this case, his seared sesame tuna. Okay, so the last time we came down here, I had this and I said, when we come back, I'm having it again. I so fell in love with it, and the key is this. Take some tostada, put one of the sauces on, sour cream and mayo, or this little spicy one that Otto makes. It's an unassuming dish. It's, you know, lovely tuna that's been seared, but really it's all about the flavors once you take a bite of something, and once you take a bite of this, you're gonna be in love with Otto like I'm in love with Otto. But this is only one of a bunch of things that you can have here. Should we try something else? Let's go. Next up is a remarkable bacon sausage at Umo with Giovanni Bracera.
This is like the main dish,
Yeah.
almost main dish.
Yeah.
It's, what we do is homemade smoked sausages.
Yeah.
And this is the bacon sausage. It's all bacon sausage with bacon candy on top.
Wait, 100% bacon sausage?
It is a bacon sausage.
Yeah. So how do you even get this in your mouth?
It's kind of hard. Usually we cut it in half.
Like a... Are you kidding?
It's bacon.
Dude, but it's not like grossly in your face bacon.
No, that's the thing.
And you know why? I think it's that bacon candy thing that brings it down a notch. So look like it's stuff everywhere.
It tones it down a lot because it's the bacon sausage, but it's not like commercial bacon that you buy.
No.
Then you fry it and it's like this tiny stuff, and it's really like bacon all the time. So the bread helps, the mustard helps.
Mustard's really good.
The dressing
The cotija
helps.
cheese is great. The dressing. Let me ask you a question. So, clearly not typical Mexican food. Now, Baja Med, it's not Mexican food. It's
not really.
What do you call it?
It is. Since we live in the border,
Yeah.
we have tons of influence from the United States. It's obvious that the influence that you have over here, especially with me talking and us talking English all the time, because we need to talk English because it's just 5 minutes away from San Diego. So when I was doing it, I honestly love the United States. I love the whole smokiness part of the Midwestern part of the United States, Texas, Arizona, it's all the whole thing.
Dude,
so
you nailed that part of it.
Oh, thanks so much. It takes 7 hours to do it, so it's just really
amazing.
good. Try to do something different, and honestly, it just happened. And this came up.
Well,
also that, and thanks to my family and girlfriend, and the whole family, actually, they're here.
She's not your girlfriend anymore.
Oh, actually, she's my wife. I know. Just got married a month
You
ago.
can count on me to remind you.
Yeah. And she's looking at me right now, so that's not good.
We should stop now. Thank you, bro. It's always a pleasure to see you
Thanks so
and
much.
to eat your food. It's
Oh, Sam.
ridiculous.
Sam, and honestly, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for doing this. Just thank you.
Yeah,
honestly.
my pleasure.
Thanks.
Okay, so just for fun, we had to stop and get some tostadas from Tacos Teño. Check this out. So tuna with serrano sauce and some avocado. This is clam with prickly pear and huitlacoche sauce. Huitlacoche is a corn fungus. Sounds gross. Unbelievably delicious. And this is octopus with red onion and something, and I don't even know where to start. So rather than try and bust this whole thing up, I'll have some of the tuna first. See, the thing about the food down here, especially the seafood, it's so fresh. It's like from right there. There's basically water right there. And they're grabbing it, and they're cooking it, and they're putting it on a plate. Clam, prickly pear, huitlacoche sauce. How good is this gonna be? I mean, I suppose if you don't like clams, you're not gonna like it, but come on now. Uh-oh, look at that. It's gonna be a big bite. I can't do all this. Okay, I can't do that. I know right now when my wife is going like this. Ooh, he's eating clam. It's heaven. It's heaven. And it's not expensive. And it's right here. Okay, one more stop. Just one more stop. Chilaquiles, one of my favorite things. And this place makes chilaquiles like crazy people. Let's go. And no TJ trip would be complete for me without a stop at Los Chilaquiles in Food Garden. All right, so I'm already in trouble because I've gone too long on too many things today and we're running out of time for what we want to do. But I had to come here to Food Garden because look at this thing. Chilaquiles, half mole, half green chili. So at first, you try and get a little bit of each side by itself. Green chili, super delicious, lovely chili flavor, cheese doing all the right things. That sounded like Guy Fieri there, just for a second. Don't sound like Guy Fieri, don't sound like Guy Fieri. But now the mole side, look. Look at this, deep, delicious flavor. Oh my God. This is the place that made me start liking mole. I did not like mole before here. And now, I'm a huge fan. And then you get some of the refrieds down here. By the way, verified by my friend Carlos Valenzuela. Says I've had chilaquiles everywhere. I've never had them as good as Los Chilaquiles. All right. What else do we have to do? I gotta end this or I'm gonna get just killed by everybody behind the camera.
When someone's getting their home remodeled, friends are asking, how's it going? Is it better than you had thought? And we are always interested in hearing the feedback from our clients, and what we hope and expect is that they'll tell everybody, better than I thought. A company that cares, they value the relationship, they understand the details of my project, and they deliver on their promises.
This is Sam the Cooking Guy. My friend Chad White, an American, is doing deliciously amazing things at his restaurant La Justina in TJ on Avenida Revolucion. And he's also the perfect guy to talk to about changes across the border. How long has the restaurant been open?
This January will be 2 years.
Yeah. And how's it going?
Great, great. We've had such a great welcoming from the Tijuana community, from supporters from San Diego and different parts of the United States, and even places from Guadalajara and Mexico City coming up and checking us out. So we've had such a great response.
How much traffic from across the border?
I'd say probably 25% of our business is
pretty good, no?
That's a really high number.
Yeah.
It's also really cool to see that the local community is supporting, you know, it as much as they are.
Yeah.
And not just the Americans coming down and supporting it because there's an American chef doing something in Tijuana.
Not just working in Tijuana, but you moved here.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I mean, I think it was a scenario of, number one, I need to get closer and closer to the culture and understand it better. If I'm going to cook Mexican food, I need to really understand it. I need to live it. And you know, I spent a lot of time traveling throughout Baja over the last, 10 years. I was married to a Mexican gal who, her family worked in my kitchens in San Diego. And they taught me real rustic Mexican cooking from Coyuca Benitez and Acapulco Guerrero. And I was always eating Mexican food at home.
Yeah.
I was always eating Mexican food out and about.
Yeah.
Why not cook it if I love doing it at home? And so I started like practicing and cooking and getting invited in Baja, with other chefs to cook, and I said, why not open a restaurant?
Yeah. Is that ready, by the way?
Yeah. Coco, can we try the almejas and ostiones?
There's nothing like standing at the window of a restaurant with the chef while food just shows up. Holy S. Holy crap, man. What is this?
So these are almeja chocolates.
Yeah. Chocolate clams.
Chocolate clams, yes. And they are cooked down with octopus and a little bit of marlin ahumado, and then topped with some cheese and then grilled. Yeah. And then these are oyster tempura with a little bit of bacon jam.
Oh man. That's one of the best things I've put in my mouth.
Yeah?
And that maybe didn't come out the right way, but boy, is that true.
They're addictive. It's like...
I try to tell people When I tell them I come down here and I eat a bunch of octopus, and they're like, ooh, I go, maybe ooh elsewhere, but spend a few days in TJ, spend a few days in Baja, you'll start to love it, because it's done right here.
You know, I think also people have a different perception of what Mexican food is in Mexico.
Yeah, American Mexican food bears virtually no resemblance to what you guys are doing down here.
Absolutely not. And even Baja alone, the type of food that's served in Baja versus what's served in mainland Mexico, there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know, this is the flavors that go on here more Mediterranean-like. You know, a lot of seafood.
Tons of seafood.
A lot of grilling using olives, tomatoes, a lot of cooking with wood.
What do you say to people who say, I love your food, Chad. I'll eat at your restaurant in San Diego. I don't know I want to go across the border.
Well, I think it gives me an opportunity to educate people. A lot of people have this misconception of that Mexico is this dangerous, scary place. And unfortunately, the United States media has a lot to do with that, with sensationalizing the problems that go on. But we have all the exact same problems in our own country. And,
absolutely.
You know, you can come to Tijuana, take the trolley down, cross the border, get a coffee at a cafe shop, ask for their Wi-Fi, order an Uber from your already existing account, and take a 3.5-minute taxi ride in a nice vehicle here that's very secure. Or if you're brave enough to drive across, we have valet. There's
I was
nothing
brave
scary.
enough to drive across, and I'm fine with it.
I would be worried if you were not fine.
Yeah. Our goal this trip, these shows, is to try and get people to look at it differently. The mindset has to change. I think people are starting to come around, but there's definitely those that are on the fence that they need a little gentle shove. And hopefully this kind of thing, and people seeing you and understanding what's going on. And if we can't get them that way through our hearts, we got to be able to get them through this. You have to come. You have to come and eat this kind of food. It's
Absolutely.
amazing.
You know, it's unique, it's fun, it's different.
Yeah.
And people need to be a little bit more open-minded. Come down and see what we got. You got beaches so close over here that are beautiful. You can ride horses on the beach, ATVs, you can light up fireworks.
You
I mean,
working
this
for
is
the
a
tourist
paradise.
board? Because it sounds like they got you.
I wish I was on their payroll.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you stopped by.
Pleasure. Thanks a lot. Thanks for
Absolutely.
opening for us.
Of course, anytime.
That's cool.
Anytime.
All right, don't go away. When we come back, blah, 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 blah. Something else. I can't really remember what, but it will be delicious and it will be fun as 2 days in Baja continues. Thanks. This is Sam the Cooking Guy. One of the terms you hear referring to the food down here is Baja Med, and that's a style and term developed by chef Miguel Angel Guerrero. His restaurant is La Carencia, and it's hugely popular. When I asked Miguel if he would cook for me, he said, sí. And when I said, Miguel, how about cooking for me on the top of Via Corporativo? He said, claro que sí. Of course, yes.
It's a perfect spot to see my city.
Perfect spot to see your city.
Thank you for being here and to show Tijuana, to show Baja to the other side, because the other side's over there.
The other side's over. I can see Point Loma.
You see Point Loma?
Yeah.
This is Tijuana. We are twin cities.
We're twin cities. And the crazy thing is we're this close and too many people stay away. It's time to change that, right?
It's time to change.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we were like this. I told you before.
Yeah.
No? Like a married couple. We
Yeah.
have a fight. We sleep outside of the room for a couple of years, and then we discovered that we love each other. We need each other. So in this particular time, we're meeting again. Both sides are discovering what they're missing when they were apart.
Oh, I love the way you
So
say that.
It's time that we get together, hug each other, and say we love each other, because we can live. I can live without San Diego. Probably San Diego can live without Mexico, because it's two countries. We are so different and so alike together. It's time to
Give
do
me
it.
a hug. Let's start with a hug.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
All right, so let's start some food, right?
What we're going to do is a beet grill carpaccio. This is our beet we take in the morning from our garden. It looks like this. Probably you see it in the market like this, or
Yeah.
you see it like this. It's already peeled.
Yep.
It's a mandolin.
Mandolin.
What we're doing with this beet is we're going to grill them.
Grill
So,
the beets?
Grill the beet, and what develops when the grill is the crunchiness.
Yeah, yeah.
It changes everything. Olive oil.
Yeah.
We have here fresh dry herbs. They can be rosemary, thyme,
Whatever you like.
whatever.
Nobody cares.
This is a mix of garlic and shallots
Yeah.
with olive oil. We mix it. No? We put it here, each one, so it can develop the
Is
crunch.
this served at La Carencia?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to do in the mesquite grill. We're going
Yes.
to grill a little bit. You want the crunchiness. Salt. That's it. That's it. And then we are going to make the vinaigrette. That's very
Okay.
important.
Can I do anything? Can I just stand here and eat
Yeah, we
octopus?
can start with the other one.
What's the other one?
It's a shad cabo. No?
Yes. Okay, how do I start?
You start with the cucumber.
Okay.
Please do it yourself, how you like it, or how I like it.
It's always about you. I'm okay with that. Okay, cucumber.
Cucumber, and let's do the layers.
Okay. So this is scallop.
The scallop, Baja scallop,
Beautiful Baja scallop. Yep.
octopus,
Octopus. Pulpo.
pulpo,
One of my favorite things ever.
me too,
Okay.
raw shrimp,
Raw shrimp. Love it.
and
See?
some Baja oysters
Baja oysters.
from the shell.
Look how beautiful that is.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. See.
Okay. It comes the sashimi sauce. You have soy sauce, you have oyster sauce, lemon,
Good.
a little bit of lemon.
Lemon juice. You can do that for me. Go
Oh,
ahead.
oh, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Put the vodka.
Vodka.
Vodka, yes, sir. A little bit. Ah, you like vodka.
I do like vodka. Beer?
Beer.
That's fantastic.
Okay,
Now you mix.
mix it. So,
Am I supposed to get this thing down my whole throat?
okay, you mix it.
Yes. Pickled onion?
Raw onion. We need.
You want avocados? Good.
Yes, yes, yes. Sriracha. Avocado. We need the caviar.
Caviar? Mamma mia.
And lemon zest.
How do you say mamma mia in Spanish?
Mamma mia, the same.
Mamma mia, it's the same. Okay, this is one of the best looking things I've ever seen. You sell this in your restaurant?
Yes.
La Carencia.
Yes, sir.
Please. Hold on.
Do it.
Uh-oh.
I like oysters.
Oh my gosh. Oysters, scallop, a little bit of Asian heat in here.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
All
crazy.
Baja seafood.
There you go. Is this Baja med to you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. The carpaccio.
Last thing, the carpaccio.
It's supposed to be cold.
Oh
No?
my, so good.
And it develop this crunchiness.
The flavors really develop, yes. And it's got that little crunchiness to it.
The olive oil, the herbs, the
The little garlic and the shallot in there is really beautiful. Look at this plate.
Okay.
Now what?
But we're going to do the
A
vinaigrette.
little vinaigrette.
It's very simple. Yes. Here we have spearmint, everything like this. Put it right here. Okay.
Wait. I'll hold it. The wind.
Yes, yes. First time and ever, so we have to keep it here. No?
That's what happens when you cook on a roof.
Yeah, it happens all the time when you go fishing or diving or hunting, always, no? This is a rice vinegar,
Yes?
a little bit. We have here a little bit of sugar, azúcar,
See? You want some oil?
with the salt, yes,
Show me when.
yes. Faster, faster! No, it's okay. Thank you.
You good?
Yes. Show me what you have in your hand.
Spearmint. Wow.
Spearmint, yes.
You really smell that.
And I like to put a little bit of chive, fresh chive. There you go. We put the vinaigrette and then the blue cheese. I like to put some fresh arugula. Then you can put arugula around here. So you have flavors.
Look at that. Look at you. Look at you.
So, pepper. Why not? That's it. Please, don't be my guest.
I will.
Boom, 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 boom. Huh?
Wow. My wife will go crazy for this. You're an amazing ambassador to this region. People need to come here. They need to meet people like you that from your heart share the love, the food, and the culture of this place and
Yeah.
see what's going on down there. They need to see it again.
We have to concentrate in the good things of life
We do.
to be happy. We always go into the bad spots. We're gonna be always sad. We have to be happy.
Senor Guerrero, you're the best.
Give me a hug.
Right? You're the best. Thanks so much, man.
We sleeping tonight in the same room.
Where did that come from?
It come from the cities that San Diego and I were reconciliating.
Oh, there you go. That's it.
Don't talk in the bad thing.
Oh, yes, no.
Your wife gonna be mad. No, no. I'm just kidding that one.
Thanks. In day 2 of our Baja trip, we head to the beautiful Guadalupe Valley, meet my love, Doña Estela, and spend some time in Ensenada. Adios, hasta luego.